Okay, and have you liked transition over to short? I know it's probably not something super new, but what have you liked about it? How do you feel like you've done so far?
Yeah, I think I've done a good job. Just continuing to get reps there and game reps, and feeling more comfortable there. And I like the aspect of kind of controlling the infield, and we have a lot of talent in the infield, but being able to talk to guys and kind of move guys around, and with JK's help, obviously, and it's been pretty smooth.
I think the stats right: six home runs and 3 of those are grand slams. Is that something you could even dream up?
Yeah, every time the bases are loaded, I just say I'm going to hit a homer here. So I'm just kidding. No, that's just baseball, and then I've gotten lucky on the situations that I've been put in, and luckily I've taken some good swings.
And what have you has impressed you the most about Terrence Keel and what he's been able to do so far?
Yeah, his heart rate. Everybody talks about heart rate and the slow heart rate that he has, and there's also a point, slow heart rate is really good in baseball, and it's hard to find, especially in a freshman kid. And his ability to have that slow heart rate, but also turn it on when it needs to be turned on, is really well, and is really good. And he's been doing a good job, kind of understanding the flow of the game and the pace of the game, and he's fit right in.
Kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier, but what's it like playing as a shortstop in the shift?
Well, which one? Deep in the hole is kind of difficult because you got a real far throw, but every position has its challenges. Whether you're up the middle and the ball and you're like right in line with the ball, kind of like a center fielder almost, but you're a little bit closer. And then deep in the hole, everything has its challenges. So just getting used to the different positions that you have to play in being a shortstop.
How do you think this club's played defensively through 3 games, and what areas do you see room for improvement?
I think we did okay. There's definitely areas for improvement, and there always will be. In baseball, you're never satisfied with what you did, and you're always, chasing your tail in this game. We're gonna go out there and try and manage the wind this weekend. I think it's gonna be pretty windy. Do a better job on that, and just play loose and play free, and trust our training, and hopefully it turns out well.
Did you get to face Clayton Freshcorn at all a whole lot during the off season, and just what makes him an effective pitcher?
Yeah, I think I faced him once in the fall. I think his brain works really well for a pitcher, and similar to Ryan Prager. I think he's a smart dude, and he knows how to pitch. He's not just throwing the ball out there. But I think he's going to have a bright future for us, and he did a really good job on Friday night.
You've been able to roll some double plays with TK. I know he's worked a little bit at second. What's his development like looking there?
Yeah, TK is just a freak athlete. He can throw him in center field, right field. He can play second base. He can play shortstop too. Shoot. But taking ground balls with him and seeing him grow over the past, I guess, half a year has been pretty cool.
With some of the defensive, issues that you said you need to work on, how much do you feel like that was just kind of maybe opening weekend jitters, kind of getting some of that, maybe more of a mental lapses? Sure,
maybe a little bit of it was, and I think a little bit of it was the wind and the weather, but that's no excuse. We practice out there, and we try and get acclimated with our own ballpark, especially in our own ballpark. I have faith in myself and faith in our guys that we're going to go out there and fix it.
You talk about, obviously they talked about some of the things you have to work on, pregame jitters. After finishing the first weekend, what's the mindset in the locker room now?
Nothing new. Nothing's changed. We still got to go out there and win on Friday, and that's the mindset.
What's the rapport been between you and Wyatt Hensler with him at second base right now?
Really well, and I think Wyatt does a good job of handling my type of attitude, I guess, or my type of play. I'm not really a guy who likes to talk a lot, when he's out on the field, or carry a conversation or anything like that. And he's done a good job of kind of helping me be loose and helping me, maybe get over a last at bat or something like that. So him and I think work really well together. And he's helped me more on that help too.
He's got the Home Depot song and his walk-in song. How does that fit him and maybe his personality or style of play?
Yeah, he's just kind of like a laid-back, happy dude. And honestly, I don't know the story of that Home Depot song, but but he's just he just goes with the flow, and he has a positive attitude about everything, and he's a great example for me to look up to.
What was the kind of the energy like going out there Friday, and maybe your experience this opening weekend, maybe compared to last year?
Yeah, I mean, it was super exciting. Every opening day, every opening weekend is going to give you butterflies. I mean, shoot, every game might. And it was super fun to play in front of the fans again and to see everybody show up and how much more fun they make playing baseball.
Do you have any flashbacks to Oregon last year when hitting your grand slam?
No flashbacks in the moment. I was just pumped that I could get those RBIs.
More questions? All right.
Appreciate you.
Yep.